assuming this works. Crap.
They were here. These two were real ghosts.
ようこそ。よく来てくれたわね。もう遅い。
Okay, that was a lot of reading.
そう。遠見ゆなさんっていう。
You clearly hear her asking my name and clearly see her figure it now.
なんかちょっと変な名前。
I think it's pretty normal. We exchange names with each other along with some simple introductions.
あら、いい名前だと思うわ。
Inokisachi, that's her name. The one in the black sailor uniform was Inokisachi-san. She passed away 80 years ago in her third year.
そうかな。まあ、サチさんがそう言うならいいかもって思うけど。
And the other in the white sailor uniform was Nagatani Megumi-san. She passed away 30 years ago in her first year. The two of them are indeed genuine spirits. Sachi-san died in an accident, Megumi-san of illness, and they both had proper funerals, or so they told me. So then why are they still lingering here?
私たちはね、二人ともこの学校に通っていたの。気づいたらこの屋上で幽霊になっていたのよね。そしてめぐみはサチさんと運命の再会を果たせたのよ。
Would you really call that fate?
私もめぐみも強く思い残したことがあって、それで成仏できなかったのね。だからその思いに深く結びついたこの学校で幽霊になってしまったの。自爆霊ってやつだよね。まあめぐみはサチさんと一緒にいられるようになったからよかったんだけど。
And what were those regrets exactly?
私たちね、女の子が好きだったの。
What?
女の子が好きで大好きで、その思いを強く抱えたまま死んでしまったから、こうして幽霊になっているの。めぐみもサチさんのことが大好きで幽霊になったのよ。ありがとうめぐみ。私もめぐみのことが大好きよ。
What? What is with these two?
あなたたちってそういういやらしい言い方しないでほしいな。めぐみとサチさんはもっと綺麗な関係なんだから。デーツ？女性同士の同性愛者のことですよ、サチさん。そうじゃなくて、もっと他に言い方あるでしょ。ほら、S とか。S？シスターの S ですよ。そうなんだ。初めて知った。あれ？なんで知らないのよ。最近はもうちょっと綺麗な言葉があったはずよ。
Hey, what? Wait, what was that? I didn't read that. I don't want to read that. What was that? Ah, that.
そう、それ。そんな風に言っていたのを聞いたことがあるわ。
Yes, this is a Yuri game. Thank you for figuring that out. These days, alright, these two died a pretty long time ago, huh?
ゆりいいわね。綺麗な花よね。あ、そうね。私たち幽霊じゃなくてゆり霊だったのね。
Alright, we got a name drop. Kindred spirits. Ow! Excuse me?
素敵、サチさん。
Really? You're okay with that?
まあ、なんとか大体分かったかな。つまり、あなたたち二人は恋人同士なんでしょ？そうね。それなのになんでまだ二人とも幽霊なの？ゆり霊よ。
Do we really have to?
めでたくする。女の子の恋人ができたんでしょ？それで成仏できなかったの？
Huh? They went all quiet.
そうね。確かに私にはめぐみという可愛い恋人ができたわ。
Oh, I think I know
で
where
も
this is
本
going.
当はそれだけじゃ満足できなかったみたいなの。なんだ、確かに思いの通じ合う恋人はできたけど、やっぱりこの思いを確かめ合うことを知らずには成仏できないのよ。え？それってもうはっきりと言わせないでよ。めぐみはサチさんと心も体も一つになりたいの。え？それって何考えてるのよ、エッチ。考えてるのはあなたの方でしょ。
Weren't you the one who was just talking about how pure the relationship is?
でもまあそういうことなの。私もめぐみも体まで一つになってやっと思い残すことなく。
I think I could feel my brain melting. Well, at least they're trying to pass on instead of just sticking around as ghosts.
それじゃあさっさと成仏できるようにそのやっちゃえばいいじゃない。それがね。
Here it comes.
だってめぐみたち二人ともやり方がわからないんだもん。
How's it done?
あなたは知らない？知るわけないでしょ、そんなこと。いつも一人で屋上に来ているから恋人なんていないだろうと思っていたけど。
Oh, give me a break. I mean, I don't, but and this is a girls' school, you know? Even if I had a boyfriend, I wouldn't be able to have lunch with him here. But that does not matter. I am playing a Yuri game, and I've never even thought about having a girlfriend.
それで私への用ってそのことなの？だったらお役には立てないってこと。サチさんやっぱりって言ったでしょ。このことではあんたが役に立たなさそうってのは分かってたの。悪かったわね。それじゃあ何の。この学校にもね、私たちと同じように秘めた恋心を抱えたまま、でもあと少しの勇気が、ほんのちょっとしたきっかけが足りなくて、私たちは幽霊だからそういう子に何もしてあげることができなかった。やっと私たちの声を聞いてくれる人ができたものね。あなたには私たちの代わりにそういう子たちの背中をちょっと押してあげるお手伝いをし、キューピッドをやってほしいってことなの。え？
No way! I can't do that!
あなたのほんのちょっとで思いを通じ合える相手を捕まえることができる子がきっといるはずよ。
Why should I have to butt into their business like that?
今日もきっといるはずよ。この時間ならまだきっと。あの子ね。そうね。めぐみ、私ちょっとユナさんをあの子のところに案内してくるわ。ちょっと、私はこんなことに首を突っ込む気は全然。あら、断る？当たり前でしょ、こんなこと。あんた、これから毎日私からのメッセージを見ながら授業を受けた。あれはあんたか。あれだけじゃないよ。
What the hell?
もっと本格的に習っちゃってるの。
Damn, she's taking out her big guns. Curses. That's underhanded.
まあまあめぐみ、無理強いしてもよくないわ。そうね、今日だけ私たちに付き合ってくれない？それから私についてきて見てほしいの。私たちが見つけた女の子の姿を。今日だけ、これからほんの少しの時間だけでいいわ。ねえ、それさえも断る気？
Fine, I'll get it. I'll go along with you for just a few minutes. Today only, but that's it.
わかったわ。でも今日だけよ。それでいいわ。それじゃあ案内してあげる。ちょっと行ってくるわね、めぐみ。はーい、いってらっしゃい、サチさん。
Sachi-san walked up for the entrance of the roof. More floated, I suppose, like a ghost would. Huh. Megumi-san's staying here?
ほら、サチさんが待ってるでしょ。早く行きなさいよ。
that about? Well, whatever. I followed Sachi-san up the stairs. When I opened the door, Sachi-san remained where she was for some reason, saying to me, "We're not going together?" I really have no intention of doing that, though. Sachi-san's smile was genuine and gentle as she spoke. After we met at the entrance to the inner building, Sachi-san walked ahead of me down the hallway. Her movement was completely natural, but her feet didn't reach the floor, instead hovering inches above it. She seemed to be about the same height, but her head rose just a bit above mine from the floating. So she said. I stood on the stairs where they met the hallway and quietly peeked out down the hall. And I saw a girl standing there against the wall, right next to one of the third-year classrooms. Her skirt was red, giving her away as a first-year, one who had just begun school a few weeks ago. A girl I'd never seen. I doubted the girl would be able to see Sachi-san, but she stayed back there with me on the stairs, maybe to keep me company? I was a little disturbed by Sachi-san's transparent body, slightly overlapping with my own though. What is she doing? She'd stayed out of the classroom the whole time we'd been watching her, merely glancing inside every so often. Maybe she has some business with an upperclassman inside? That's it, she should just go on in. Now that she mentioned it, it did look like the girl was clutching something to her chest, as if she had held some precious object. I couldn't tell what it was from the distance, but it wasn't her bag, it was smaller. It did sort of look like a letter now. A letter? A first year holding a letter in her hand after school, petrified before a classroom door? Could it be? How long has it been since classes ended today? She's right, if the classrooms were empty, that girl would probably find the courage to go inside. If it were empty, the reason she's been waiting outside is because of the people hanging out in there. For 2 whole weeks now. I sucked in a breath, putting together the words I would say. And... I shouted, putting on a bit of a voice.
ちょっとユナさん
I glanced back in the hallway again, ignoring Sachi-san's look of wide-eyed surprise. Did it work?
あら
I'd caught their interest with that shout, just as I'd expected to. 3 third years emerged from the classroom, chatting as they jogged my way. They paid no mind to the first year standing petrified by the door.
ちょっと隠れましょうサチさんうん
I stole a quick glance back at the hallway. Just long enough to see the girl slip into the classroom.
なんとかあの子教室には入れたのかすごいわユナさん別に大した
Really, it wasn't, but for some reason, I felt this slight satisfaction deep in my heart. Maybe it was just because I'd gotten to shouts. That's what I decided to think anyway. The girls who'd come out of the classroom walked further down the hallway talking about something. I'd snuck up the stairs to avoid them. I sighed inadvertently. Why on earth did I do that? Satisfaction had disappeared, replaced by a heavy feeling inside my heart.
ありがとうユナさんまた屋上に戻ってきてくれる
I just wanted to go home, but I'd already replied to her by the time I realized it.
じゃあまた後でね
Shachi-san said, passing straight through a window just like a ghost. With another sigh, I headed back down the stairs, and just then, the first year ran down the hallway toward me, in the direction of the classroom. She passed by me, and in that instant, I saw the expression on her face. She was bright red, and almost looked like she was ready to burst into tears. Yet, she looked incredibly happy. With those little words, she ran off to the hallway connecting with the Hoshikan building.
あやっと戻ってきたもう
Well, some of us have to walk the way back up. Sachi-san had already arrived on the roof.
おかえりなさいユナさん
I was a little winded from the climb up the stairs, but Sachi-san looked completely fine. Ghosts are unfair.
あの後ちょっとだけあの教室を覗いてきたのあの子ちゃんとカバンに手紙を入れることに成功しやったねサチさんすごいよかったわね素晴らしい起点だったわユナさん
The compliment did nothing to improve my mood.
やっぱり私の目に狂いはなかったわこれからもずっとおで今日だけって話だったじゃない
What on earth is she saying? She was right about me? They would have taken anyone who could see them.
今日だけなんてもったいないわぜひ明日からもお願いしたいの脅さないでよ私本当にあんな手でも手伝ってくれあれは
I really didn't mean to. No, seriously, why did I do that? I don't even know myself. I can't believe I stuck my nose into the girl's business like that.
お願いユナさんこんなに頼んでるんだよ私にも仕方ないのね
Has she given up?
それじゃあ一晩だけよく考えてくれないかしらそして明日答えを聞かせてくれない分かったわ一晩だけ考えさせてあんた心変わりしない考えさせてって言ってるのそれでダメだったらそれでいいわ明日いい返事してねでも
God damn, she's like really ready to use those curses on me. Seriously, can I at least think about it? She's really gonna curse me.
ゆなねおかわりはいはい
So much had happened that I was having trouble processing it, but I managed to return to my routine somehow. Started over as I took Hina's bowl from her and filled it with a second helping of rice. I'd seen and spoken with spirits for the first time in my life, and they'd even asked me for an extraordinary favor. After convincing them to allow me a night to make a decision, I'd gone home, my head practically bursting with the mess. Maybe that was for the best, since I don't think I'd have been able to organize it. In the end, I went shopping on the way home, as I always did, made dinner, and was now here eating with Hina. Her bowl refilled, Hina took it back from me and resumed scarfing down her rice energetically. Hina, my childhood friend. Come on, Hina. Our houses are next to each other, and we'd known each other since she was born. My mother and Hina's mother both work as nurses in the same hospital, so Hina comes over to our house to eat when they both have night shifts on the same day. She's a year younger than me and just started school at Kokonotushu Girls Academy of Commerce this spring, like I did last year. I'm gonna have trouble reading that. She joined the track and field team off the bat and came home hungry from it again today.
どうしたの？ふのね。え？何？なんか今日黙ってる。そうかな。
She may be right. I don't think I've been totally lost in thought, but my mind is still sort of a mess. I don't really remember saying much to Hina after getting home.
今日は、いっぱい走った。そう。
Oh boy.
味付けどう？
I mean, if you just saw ghosts on this day and they noticed something's wrong with you, nothing could come to mind. And you just ask the most obvious questions. Like the most... Well, I don't know how to say it, but whatever. Let's continue.
おいしい。
This isn't good. I could barely carry on this conversation.
ごめん。ちょっと今。平気。気になっただけだから。考え事してるのだ。ごめん。食べ終わったら言ってね。デザート出してあげ。
It's nice that Hina doesn't pry like this. After thanking her, my thoughts drifted back to today, to what the ghost asked me to do. And to what I did for that first-year girl? Why on earth did I do that? It was none of my business. It was just meddling. But her face when I passed her in the hallway, so happy on the verge of tears, finally having done what she'd been waiting weeks to do? A first year, the same as Hina, huh? Could they know each other? If I help these ghosts, will I end up doing more things like I did today? Also, so girls can have romantic relationships with other girls. Things those girls haven't even asked me to do. But...
今ね、ごちそうさま。もういいの？お腹いっぱい。
I looked down at the table to find that Hina had cleared her plate. Looks like I gave her just the right amount.
じゃあデザート出してあげるわね。いちご安かったの。そのままでいい。はいはい。
I opened the fridge door and pulled out the chilled strawberries. I just had them plain too.
ね、考え事してるの。ちょっとね。ちょっと面倒なお願いされてね。手伝おうかどうしよう。そうなんだ。例えば。ひならしいわね。ゆなねらしく。ゆなね、いつもそうしてたもの。
Is that how it used to be me? Did I used to just do it instead of worry?
ゆなねが思った通りにやればいいんだよ。そうかな。
What I want to do, huh? What do I want to do? Their requests, that first year's face, that feeling I got after I shouted? They swirled around inside my head, on and on. Nighttime. What the hell? What's this? Huh? The event stickers, monthly tabs. Okay. Of clicking the sticker over the minute, the main character for the scene, the title, clarification, main, couple, read, unread. Click the scene, we'll start the scene by reading the memo. Okay, so I think this is the new day. This is the actual mission. Huh?
Konnichiwa. 考えてきてくれた？さあ返事を聞かせてもらおうかしら。
The two I'd met yesterday were waiting for me when I came up to the roof with my lunch. They didn't hesitate to call out to me. In the end, I hadn't really been able to make up my mind. I turned it over and over in my head and it hadn't gotten me anywhere. Eventually, I asked myself, what do I do now? And remember what Hina had said.
とりあえず手伝いをします。
I'll just do it. If it doesn't go well, I'll worry about it then. After all my thinking, what tipped the scales was the look on the girl's face and the words Hina had said to me.
本当？嘘だったら乗ろうからね。嘘なんてつく。ありがとう。承知してくれて嬉しいよ。でも一つだけ。あら、何かしら。私、表立ってこういうことするの苦手なんです。ああ、そういうこと。まあ確か。それで十分よ。あと細かいことだけど、私家の手伝いがあるから毎日の夜です。特に水曜日。分かったわ。できる時に手伝って。そういうことなら。
Looks like they agreed to help.
ありがとう。嬉しいわ。やったー、サチさん。
Nice. The two of them clung to each other and leapt for joy. Well, I suppose they never had anyone who could see or hear them before. Looking at their happy faces seemed to lift a bit of the weight off my chest.
この学校にはね、いつの時代にも昨日のあの女の子みたい、あとほんの少しの勇気が出せなくて、ちょっとしたきっかけが足りなくて、ほんの少しのお手伝いで、その子の気持ちが相手に伝わったの。私とめぐみはね。ねえ、ゆなさん、私、その子たちの思いを無駄にしない。
Well, that sounds reasonable, and I'm sure she really feels that way. It's not a bad thing to want, not all, but why does it have to be romance between girls? Though I suppose that's inevitable considering the circumstances that led to these two being ghosts.
素敵な女の子同士のカップルを増やしましょうね。頑張ろうね、ゆな。さあ、どの子の思いから解決しよう。まずは昨日のあの子ですよね。ねえ。でもとりあえずは様子見よね。相手の子が手紙を見てどう思うか。サチさんが見つけた子だもの。きっとうまくいきますよ。そうなるといい。あとこないだサチさんが見つけた。ああ、あの3人組ね。
Huh? Wow, are those more girls like these two here? How are they finding them anyway? I don't get this stuff at all. Girl-girl romances or these two ghosts. But
何か言った？いいね。ありがとう。それじゃあ今日から頑張っ。この学園を恋する乙女たちの理想郷ユリトピアにするために。
that's exactly what it is. A Eurytopia.
サチさん、素敵です。
Wow.
さあ、今まで以上に頑張りましょうね。めぐみ、ユリトピアのために。はい、サチさん。ユリトピアのため。ゆなさんもよろしくね。
So I thought, but the two ghosts were already celebrating in front of me.
ユリトピア。ユリトピア。
I didn't know what to say.